What's up? Hiya! It's better. Good afternoon. How are we all doing? How are we doing, Jace? Oi, Jared. That's steadied off now. Keep an eye on the frames again is all. Seems to be when it first loads, which kind of makes sense. Loading to 3 different platforms. How is everybody doing? Well, like this. Lord Knight Rider on Creator Studio. I just try and find sort of electronic sort of funky beats that can play in the background of these pre-lives. How we doing, Gary, Rick, Jared, Jace? I'm doing well. Doing really good. Glad you're doing well. I know you had an issue with the car recently and finances and stuff, so I hope that's all ends up correcting itself, Jace. Please play responsibly in the interim, Jace. We always tell you. That goes for anybody. Doing pretty good. What's the date today? Thursday. When's your stuff coming now, Jigga? Is it the Monday just gone, or is it the Monday coming where all your PC stuff's coming? So Archblade over on Twitch there, just before Christmas, bagged out a £10,000 essentially jackpot or main prize. So we had £10,000 first place, £5,000 second place, and £2,500 third place prize, and he won first prize in that one. Giving a percentage of that to his partner, and then the rest he's spent himself on a PC, or parts of the PC, Monday the 9th. Not too long, and you'll be joining the PC Master Race then. As Ray said in Discord, we'll be getting the checks sorted soon, and get all those posted out to the big cash winners. So we can get your beautiful faces in a post as well. Get some winners' photos up of the big cash competitions. The weekend is already here. The first week of 2023 is nearly over. I hope it hasn't been too bad for everybody. It's always that little bit of a intrepidation, is that the word I'm looking for? When you're going into the new year, like, how's it going to be? And then you soon just sort of slip back into each day. Taking each day at a time. We are now the 5th of January 2023. Excited to see where Year 3 for Comp City giveaways goes. So yeah. You've had a couple of nice wins. I know it'll soon be Xmas. Christmas will soon be upon us again. We'll sort of look back and go, what? That's the thing, innit? Getting all your parts ordered and waiting for it to be delivered. I was the same when setting mine up back, 2 years ago now. 2 years ago. Hard to think that I've had this PC that long. It's gone quick. It only feels like a few months ago that me and Ray built it. Well, mainly Ray. I put some bits in. It was one of my sort of training PCs to have a go at building PCs, and I've built maybe 2, 3 for competitions. Ray did the majority, and now that has been passed to his brother, who taught Ray how to build, by the way, and works with computers. So it's an absolute. I don't know, if Ray's a guru, I assume, Imran's a Jedi. My mom said, shh, don't talk about Christmas. Well, it was my mum that mentioned Christmas. So she's in over on Comp City's Facebook there. Hello, Scotty boy, ye of the same name. How are we keeping good, sir? Year 3 is going to be the Scot Uprising. The Battle of the Scots. Yeah, I had a lot arrive at once. Some of my items come from a mixture of CCL, Amazon, Scan, I think. My GPU was CCL back 2 years ago. And it was exciting just unboxing everything and getting it put together and seeing it light up for the first time. Beautiful, mate. Not that many changes on my PC, actually. Changed the CPU, actually. I had an issue with RAM, so I had to replace the RAM. And I changed my fans. I think that's it, isn't there? Anything else? Oh, no, changed like the little cover of my AIO. So it's one of the V1 Tech covers with Gandalf in. Although with the prices of GPUs, I am tempted to test potentially a 4090. But I'm not realistically going to game in 4K. I'm still mainly gaming in 1440p. So what's the point in bottlenecking the PC? I don't know. What number would I pick for the spinny wheel? I don't know. If I was on another site playing something like that, probably 21? 21? Oh, you're Grizzy! Where have you been, mate? How you keeping, Grizzy? Linda, how we doing? I put the 3088 of the gaming PC into my build and got 1043 FPS for Fortnite. I'm still running a 3090, so I'm still solid in terms of 1440p gaming, and even certain games at 4K. Well, the NVIDIA, what's it called? Control panel, NVIDIA control panel. You can kind of trick your monitor into doing 4K. There's a sort of form of scaling it, but I've not actually played in 4K. Oh no, I did. Tell a lie. I hooked it up to my TV to have a look at Cyberpunk on PC. But I was lucky if I was getting 30-40 frames in 4K on Cyberpunk back then. Battle of the Scots, as long as we can do it Royal Rumble style. Glad you're doing okay. Been very busy here at Com City Grizz. You probably noticed, if you're back in Discord, we've actually hit 4,000 members in Discord. Why are you worried about that? It depends on the rest of your PC, but a 240mm AIO is nothing to sniff at. So, a few people watching now. As always, I'll do the introductions, as we're fully aware that, you know, we do get a lot of new customers coming through in recent weeks and months. So huge warm welcome to Comp City Giveaways. I'm Scott, by the way, one half of Comp City Giveaways, and I've been running this with my best mate now. We're now into year 3 of trading, by the way. We've also got Candy as customer services, who's my mum, who will deal with a lot of the instant wins and what have you, and I'll touch on that in a moment, what they are, etc. And yeah, we're into year 3 of trading, just teetering £1,300 Trustpilot reviews, a Discord of 4,000. It's just hit the 4,000 now. Over £15,000 given to charity, over £1 million worth of prize given away, and also over 6,000 winners, and growing. It's obviously going to continue to grow the longer that we are here. And without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So it's one thing that I always do on these pre-lives before jumping into anything else normally is extending a huge thank you to you guys, the community. If you're not involved already, if you've got Discord, click this little dude here and it'll jump you in. So you've got join us on Discord. It'll give you an invitation link into our growing Discord. Pop in, say hello. It's also one of the easiest places to keep the most up to date with what we're doing here at Comp City Giveaways. We do obviously share on our socials such as Instagram and Facebook mainly, and then we do go live to Facebook, Twitch and YouTube when we do the pre-lives and live draws. But the community in terms of Discord server is absolutely incredible. It's one of the places to be to keep up to date with it. Plus, you know, some say you might get some free giveaways in there when you hit a certain level. You know, just saying, keep an eye on those channels in there. But not only that, as I say, just a huge welcome in general to Comp City Giveaways. If this is the first time you've landed on the page and you're wondering who the heck we are, Comp City Giveaways is essentially the best place to be if you're interested in anything tech, gaming, general tech, cash. As I say, we're going to be expanding slightly in sort of summer of 2023 as well and doing some other bits. But we're going to be moving on to bigger and better competitions. We're never going to forget the little side quests and stuff as well. They're always going to be part of the website. But as I say, just stay tuned and you'll see some changes coming in the new year. But other than that, if you're wondering how it works, essentially you land on the page, find a competition you want to enter in, any of these here. Basically get the amount of tickets that you want entered into. You then complete the checkout process. Once that's done, you're going to get an email from us confirming your order and also your ticket numbers. What will then happen is when you log in under account, you can then view any active competition, should we say, in your My Ticket section. Any competitions, however, that sell out or come to a close, so obviously anything under this now, under Quest Ending, is closing at 7 PM. All of the tickets that you have entered in for those competitions will move into past tickets, because that competition is no longer available. The website randomly allocates you those numbers between said number range. So say you've got only 1,000 tickets, you could be the first person to enter that competition and it could give you 999, for example. It's entirely random as to what ticket numbers you'll get between said number range. We will then use Google's random number generator to find as a winner, of which Ray on the live draws will always run through how it works and do a demo of Google's random number generator. You can go and have a look at it yourself, Google it yourself. You're going to have random.org, ignore that one, slide down a little bit, and you're going to see basically a random number generator, and we believe that's the fairest way in which to pick our winners. If you're still a little bit unsure how it all works, before the live draw, we've got all of our videos on the website now that we've started uploading, so you can actually click live draws and view them on Twitch or Facebook and see how a live draw actually works and how we pick the winners. That's essentially how it works. What I also do is have a chat on these pre-lives. I'll go through and let you know it's ending on the day as well. So I'll go live on a Monday and a Thursday. So normally between sort of 5 and 5:30. And then as this says on the right-hand side here, Mondays and Thursdays, we actually do our live draws from 8 PM. On the go, let's have a catch up with Chatteroony. Scotterino, how we doing, Sophie? You good? Yeah, I see. Nice job, Grizzy boy. Did I miss anyone further back? I don't think I did. Who else we got? We got Lisa jumping in. How are we doing? Good, thanks. Now all the decorations are down and put away. Down to Wales on the weekend for a funeral, so we'll be passing your way to Swansea again. I like Swansea. I'm not a huge fan of driving to Swansea, but once you're in Swansea, it's lovely. Because when you're going through like Port Talbot and stuff, and it's like, how can you live next to that station? But yeah, safe trip. Hope the funeral goes well as well for you. As I say, because some funerals, ironically, depending on the person that passes, can be fun because you're obviously reliving the memories of said person, and obviously a lot of, said person, depending on how they sort of walk this earth, shall we say. At funerals, they would want you to sort of remember them and be sort of not happy that they've passed, of course, but happy about the memories that you have of them. So, hope it goes well for you, my dear. Oh, that doesn't matter. You can, if you wanted to, you can mix mash most brands together. You could have like for example, for me, I've got an Aorus motherboard, but I've got a Corsair cooler. I've got Corsair RAM. Ooh, that sounds nice. I've got Corsair RAM with an Aorus motherboard. I do have an Aorus GPU. My fans are Corsair, so the only main thing is with Corsair is you can pretty much run them with a program called iCUE. But mixing and matching, doesn't matter that your case, for example, is Corsair and you're using an MSI AIO. You can use any branded AIO in the cases. You just need to make sure if you're going, like, depending on your case size, if you did want to say a 360mm radiator rather than fans, you need to make sure that it fits in the case. Because some cases will only, if it's only a small case, you may only get away with a 240, for example. But no, branding in that sense doesn't matter. They're designed to, you know, you can put any brands in a PC case within reason, so you'll be fine there. Another 50 tickets into the Steam Deck versus Switch. What are you going for, Scott? So if your number comes up, what are you going to go for? Are you going to go for the Switch plus £100 Nintendo credit, or are you going to go for the Steam 256 gig Steam Deck? Nikita! Lovely to meet you, by the way, the other day. So Nikita there, who just jumped in chat, we actually dropped off her TV and OLED Switch bundle yesterday. So she lives up in Brecon, and we did a long trip. So we went up to Brecon, came back down, and then went up to Leicester to drop off Connor's 75-inch behemoth of a TV. So that was good fun. And then we got home just after 6, I think it was, yesterday. So sometimes on some of your wins, you may get to meet myself and Ray in person. But I hope your mum's doing well as well. It was lovely to meet Nikita's mum, who was also a skeptic, by the way, we found out when we dropped the stuff off. But honestly, well, just one of the nicest people we've ever met. She is absolutely hilarious. Incredible. Also, I did buy one of those, the balls you're on about, Keith. Should be here tomorrow. I just want to see what... So Nikita showed us this ball that she's going to get one for the dogs as well, apparently. But it was a sort of a smaller one that you charge up, and it actually moves on its own. You can put it to a setting to sort of vibrate and move, so it keeps the cat entertained. But they also do one for dogs. I've got a hyperactive Frenchie, so I've purchased this one. Is it a Cheruball, I think it was. So I'm going to give that a go with Carter, and I'll try and do some filming and stuff with him and put it in Discord. Never won one until recently. Scott, can I win the 10k again? You can enter for that competition if you want to. It is £99.99 a ticket. However, there's only 165 total entrants for that one. So the odds are absolutely incredible. And there's every chance that as long as you've got a ticket, you're in it to win it. You could bag yourself the £10,000 again. Yeah. At the end of the day, we know in recent, especially more so in recent months, we know that myself and Ray are appreciated by you guys, the community. And it's always awesome to be thanked as well, Scott. However, it's the one thing that, you know, we're humble guys. At the end of the day, we wouldn't be here without our community and you guys, you know, purchasing tickets and supporting Cotton City through any changes we've made. Some people have been here from day dot. And funny enough, we popped to Toby Kari today, and one of our winners worked there. Josh won some displays to G903, and that was back when we had black winners tickets that we were just burning ink left, right, centre. And we bumped into him, and he was just like, "I can't get over the growth." He said, "Oh my god," he said, "you guys have just blown it massively." But yeah, honestly, it's just mad to sort of look back and see the difference. But we're always thankful for those who have been with us throughout, and those of you who are just joining and trusting in what we do here week in, week out. How we doing, Mustang? John Angel Bond bought my tickets for the first time today. John, huge, first of all, warm welcome to Com City Giveaways, and a good luck in any competitions that you decide to enter for this evening or later on. We're going live again from 8 PM, so if you want to see how we operate as a site, just jump in and come and say hello. But John, huge good luck. Still waiting on anything other than the spinny wheel. Rachel, I know it's been a little while now. May RNG grace you with a dub. What else have I missed? Oi, Mozzer, are we doing good, sir? Cardiff, alright, Cardiff's a bit difficult to drive through, but just Port Talbot in general, when you go back. The thing that makes me laugh about Port Talbot, it's got a 50 mile per hour speed limit for emissions, but then you've got a huge flipping factory in the air there. They're just giving off all kinds of crap. I have heard that that IQ now and again has some issues with the odd anti-cheat. I've not had any issue on Valorant, and I've not had, to be fair, I've played 2 games of Warzone 2.0, So I've not had any issues with that. But I think the main reason IQ has an issue is if you put any silly macros and stuff on your mouse or your keyboard, then it does have an issue, because essentially you're exploiting the system to shoot a gun faster or do something. I think that's what like the likes of Ricochet picks up on. Drive to Brecon is insane. And sort of where Keita lives as well, it's literally where you go up the sort of S-shaped road when you're looking back upon all of Brecon. It's lovely. Steam Deck for me, but Rick, you're not taking cash? Yeah, Steam Deck is a boost. Are we doing Wadey? You good? I will, as I say, I'll pop it in. I could even put a Facebook post on it. I'll sort of give it a test and see how the ball goes. I just want to see him, like, I don't know, I can just imagine it being in his mouth, and you can just imagine like a Frenchie and watching this thing go off and him just be like really confused, dropping the ball, having it in the part where it moves. Just watching him like, why is that ball moving on its own? I say there's some really nice places to drive in Wales. And Ray and I did North Wales 4 years ago. We were up there for 10, 11 days. Incredible. Did Travan, Cadair Idris, Snowdon, to Norwich. Bloody lovely, mate. Yeah, you just about got it to fit, Nikita, with that upscaling of the thing. It looked a little bit sketchy, but I hope the TV holds. I'll make a note now, Mozzie. I need more pens. We're looking to do holiday vouchers again, I think. I think vouchers are important because you can kind of choose where and when you want to go. It's a bit hard to do like a package holiday, I think, because do you do one for 4, a family of 4, 5, 6, or, do you do it for a couple? It's a bit hard to judge, so I think vouchers are always important for things like that. That's gotta be Ray. Poor Talbot's only 2. You'd think that they put the limit up to 70 so you can get through it quicker. That's funny. That is funny. Right, I'll talk about the competitions in a sec. Go, thanks, Scott. Got you noted. Are you there? So, I've gone through the introductions and welcome you into Com City giveaways. So be sure to check out our Discord. Jump in as well. So, let's do this. So what I always do on these pre-lives is I'll always let you know what is ending on the day. No, it's me. So we got Ray and my mum fighting over the chat there. So, anything under this title, so anything under quest ending, is closing today. I'm going to hit F5 because I've been live for a few moments now. Oh, that one sold out. They've all sold out so far, so this is going to be fun and quick. But anything under quest ending is going to end at 7 p.m. regardless of ticket sales. In this case, these 3, you now don't have a chance to enter because this all says 0, 0, 0. So these are sold out. I'll be getting the entry list sorted for these after this pre-live. This is sold out. I've not seen this for a while. So there's only these 2 are due to end at 7 p.m. This, by the way, if you don't know, if you haven't Googled what this is in terms of why the price is, this is the £340 gaming router, essentially. So it does prioritize any gaming and consoles and stuff that you've got attached to it when you've got it set up. $9.99 an entry is still under 50% sold with a guaranteed draw. Anybody who owns an OLED Switch, Ray's actually using one of these personally and is actually sung its graces, is the Nixie Joy-Cons. 99 pence an entry, only 29 tickets remaining. But everything else has sold out, so I'll be getting the entry list done after this pre-live. I'll show you what an entry list looks like, actually, especially with these have gone. And if you've entered any of the others that were live today, they sold out early as well. So I've already put the the entry list live. So let's zoom in. What's it looking like on OBS? So on our entry list, they're all PDF format. They'll always be on the website before we go live, so you can actually go along and see who's in what competition, etc. You're always going to get a title of what we're drawing for, when we're drawing it, and the amount of tickets that should have sold. Now, the reason I use the term should have is every competition that we put on the website has a guaranteed draw. Whether it sells 10 tickets, sells out, we're still going to guarantee the draw. So one thing, it's our promise to you, something we've done from day one and we've never faltered or changed from it. It's also part of our terms and conditions. So you can literally loot, enter competitions with confidence. Get yourselves involved. But all of these have sold out. But the ones that don't, so for example this one, the bigger the blue bar, the higher your chances are at winning if you enter a competition. Due to the fact that we guarantee the draw, just by having a chance of being in it to win it, if it doesn't sell out, you essentially get a higher chance at winning because there's less tickets in that particular draw. So that was a quick breakdown of what's in Quest Ending. Everything sold out bar 2 competitions. If you want in these 2, now's a chance. I can't even talk about these. If you wanted in these and you weren't quick enough, I'm sorry, they're sold out. But we do a lot of the popular competitions regularly, so if you want to see something like this again, we will get these put up. Or if you want to see a PlayStation at this price again, let us know. There's a couple in stock. We can get another one put up for you for next week. But what I will like to highlight is the huge £10,000 ultra low odds competition. Now, it is $99.99 a ticket. Please only play if you can afford to. Ray and I always encourage you to play responsibly anyway, but on a high price competition like this to enter, please make sure that you can afford to do so. At the end of the day, the way it's going to work, there's only 165 total tickets that can be purchased at all. I think it's 5 per person on here. And that'll give you, just having one ticket, obviously gives you a 1 in 165 chance of bagging £10,000 cash. Now, this is a guaranteed draw as well. Like I said earlier, every competition that you see on the website is always guaranteed 100%, no extensions. If this sweating emoji only stays at 5 tickets, we will still be choosing one of those 5 people, or say someone's bought, I don't know how many tickets people have bought, I've not checked the competition, but say these are 5 people, one of 5 people will be chosen to receive £10,000. So this is a guaranteed draw, so the odds are already immense anyway if the competition is to sell out. But if you see that blue bar, the bigger the blue bar, the higher your chances at winning that amount. So I'd like to highlight that one for you. It's something that we've seen doing quite successful on other sites, and we know there's people in our community who like sort of spending that kind of money for better odds. So a huge good luck to anybody who gets entered into that one. We got the Legendary Bundle plus 200 instant wins, which is doing an entry. Remember, if any of these competitions sell out sooner, we'll draw them sooner. That's the only time that this date here will ever change, is that if a competition sells out sooner, we'll draw it sooner. But this date will never go beyond, that way, will never go beyond what it says on the card. We've got the Ending Mondays, a £20,000 prize pool that has 80 instant wins. The 80 instant wins were worth £18,000 in total. Main prize is £2,000 tax-free cash, so don't miss out on that one as well. We've still got the 4090 PC, inclusive of the Samsung Neo G9 monitor as well, plus 10 instant wins of £250 cash. I think 2 of those have gone now, if I remember correctly. So there's still 8 chances around bagging £250 cash before that is even drawn. £400 Secret Labs voucher, 80 pence to enter. We've got the Tough Gaming laptop here as well, it's doing really well, £9.99 an entry. That is also ending on Monday. We got a fair few side quests. I won't go through them all, I'm just going to scroll through to show you what they look like. What I will highlight are these bad boys. These are entirely free to enter. This is, first and foremost, any existing customer has been with us for a while. This is our thank you to you. We always like to give a little bit back to the community. So that is £100 store credit up for grabs for free, £500 tax-free cash up for grabs for free, and also essentially a plug-and-play bundle, RTX 3060 gaming PC up for free. Not only is this a shout out to all of our existing community as a thank you to you, but this is also, if you just join the site and you're like, ooh, I'm not sure how these guys work, this is a risk-free way for you guys to enter our competitions, check out what we're about, and once you're in, basically pop out and check, pop in, pop over, come and check out our live draws, or as I say myself, I'll go live between sort of 5, half 5 every Monday and Thursday, and if you've got any questions while I'm live, by all means fire them ahead. But as this says over here, we're live from Mondays and Thursdays from 8 p.m. Pop in and say hi and just see how we operate. They say you may have a laugh. We've been known to make people laugh on the draws. But these are entirely free to enter, so honestly, don't miss out on these. Whether you've just landed on the website, whether you've been with us for years, get yourselves involved. Why not? It's free to enter. My final breakdown's not going to hurt my throat as much, is it, either? So let me catch up with chat. Who's just jumped in? We got Kelly. Ray saying hit F5, so I'll go back down that in a second. We got the Village Idiot. Sound's gone off. Sound's still going. It's still picking up. And if you're on about the music, it'll be rotating through. How we doing, Charlie, anyway? I'm there on 5-draw. Defo. Going to be my luck. Fingers crossed. Get your chubs out. Do you know what? I've not had a sneak for a very long time. Literally not. I've still got tubs there that need using. How are we doing, Samantha? You okay, my dear? Is the PS5 treating you? Ooh, corn's actually pretty decent these days. Stephen Rice, I'll be getting on that in a second. Two big comms ending Monday. Greetings and salutations. First live draw here. Ramsey, welcome to Com City Giveaways. Funny you mentioned Welsh Rose. My mother-in-law moved to West Wales years ago without realising the street she moved to as part of the W. Let's have a look. Greetings. Welcome, welcome. Not well. I don't think there's not many people who've got through Christmas unscathed, to be fair. Charlie, the PSU is tonight, buddy. The entry list is for that. I'm just looking at Discord now. So Ray, just looking at that picture again. That brings back memories. So I'll do a shout out as well for the instant win boost today on the legendary bundle. So the legendary bundle plus 200 instant wins has 2 instant win boosts. If you get ticket number 20810, that would equal £1,250 tax-free cash and the console if you find it. And then we've also got, if you find the LG C2 48-inch OLED TV, so that's 29750. So if you get this ticket number in your order for that competition, you'll win £1,250 cash plus the TV if found by midnight. So if you find both of those numbers by midnight, you get a load of cash and the prize attached to it as well. So don't miss out. As I say, you've got around 6 hours to get involved with that one. That's an instant win boost. Basically, what I haven't touched on, actually. So, where are we? This one. And I'll touch on the competition Ray just put up now, just saw in Discord. So, instant wins are essentially, to win instantly, it's treated like a scratch card system. So, you enter, say, for example, the Legendary Tech Bundle competition. Scroll down, you're going to see a table that looks like this. You simply enter the competition. For pure example, if you get ticket number 248 in your order once you've completed the checkout, have a look at your ticket numbers. That would mean you've instantly won £100 store credit. For it to be instant, make sure that you're messaging the business page or dropping us an email to the business email. You can message the business page via Instagram or Facebook. And once you get through to us, we'll do some checks and get the payment or prize ordered immediately. If, however, you have no idea that you've actually won an instant win, we periodically check these tables regularly anyway, and if we notice any that have not been claimed, we will drop you an email with a claim form to let you know, hey, you've won this prize, please claim it. And we will let you know either way. But if you want to win instantly and you're one of those that, you know, places an order on something with instant wins attached, checks your numbers, drop us your order number, ticket number, and we'll double check that for you and get it sorted. So that's how instant wins work. But in this case, we also boost certain competitions instant wins. So for example, we've got one more day. Tomorrow will be the last day that we'll be boosting any instant wins for the legendary bundle. But as of tonight up until midnight, if you get 20810, so I'll remind you again, that's for the PS5 disc edition, you'll get £1,250 tax-free cash plus the PS5. If you get ticket number 29750, you'll get the LG C2 48-inch TV plus £1,250 tax-free cash as well. So that's how it works. if you want instantly, and let us know. I've also hit F5 as well, and Ray's popped this beaut up. This was the same artwork that we used when we first launched this, as we only did this once. Just seeing me and Ray dressed up like that again brings back memories. So this is the TUI voucher, £2,000 TUI voucher, just $1.99 to enter, and ends on the 2nd of February. Again, if this competition sells out sooner, we will draw it sooner. But we now have a holiday competition voucher up for grabs. Get yourselves involved. Who else have I missed that in here? Found your site and kind of splashed on quite a few tickets on comps or RAM. First and foremost, play responsibly. If you've just joined in since me encouraging you to play responsibly, please do. The one thing that we like there is our customers to have fun with what we do here, and at the end of the day, it's giving you a chance to win awesome prizes and tech at a fraction of the cost. So making sure that it doesn't impact your wallet too much, just play with what you can afford. Andy, good luck with the PS5. Just got to cook well. Too many places, just chili powder, thinking it adds flavor. Nope. Call me Ram. No worries, Ram. But yeah, the PSU is tonight, Charlie, as well, if you didn't catch my comment. If you have a look at the entry list, that is live already for you to view. So that's sold out early, so that's there for you to see. Good. Always do. With 6 kids, I only spend what I can. Awesome. Awesome. Amsterdam in April. Did I miss any ones? I got Matt. I think I caught someone else. I think that's it. We'll see. We'll see. So, I'm going to hit F5 and we're going to do the final breakdown. So, 4 of the 6 competitions have already sold out. So the headset that you can see, the AIO, the PS5, the Steam Deck versus Nintendo Switch has sold out. So I'll be doing the entry list for those. As I say, in a few moments after the pre-live, if you go here, you're going to see them appear here, as will the other 2 competitions that are ending this evening at 7 p.m. As for these 2, you've got just 29 entries left at 99 pence an entry for the Nixie Joy-Con Nintendo Switch RGB LED controller, or essentially Joy-Cons. They go either end of the Switch. And you've got $9.99 an entry for the AX6000 gaming router from ROG. $9.99 an entry. As I say, to put it into perspective, to keep the odds decent on that one, that is around £340 just for the router. So $9.99 an entry, only 31 tickets remain. These 2 are closing at 7 p.m. and have a guaranteed draw, so that leaves you with just under an hour to get involved in those competitions. As I say then, you have a scan through the website, see what you like. We always add competitions throughout the week as well, so if things start doing really, really well and they look to sell out, we will add competitions through and potentially sort of boost up some of our draws as well. But plenty on the site, even after these have ended and things have moved up, you're going to have plenty to get your teeth into. Excusez-moi, hiccups galore. Hello, Glitter. Ooh, Ray's doing an LG C2 55-inch. So you're in for the comps for Monday. As I say, huge good luck on any comps for Monday. We'll be drawing them from 8 p.m. So, I've gone through the final breakdown. What I will now do... So some people are asking, wheel, why are people mentioning wheel? Some numbers hitting the chat right now from people who know what the wheel is. So what Ray and I always do on the pre-live and live draws is we aim to give away some store credit for absolutely free. All you need to do is, with me, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 75. The first number that comes to your mind, just pop it in chat right now. I don't want any swapping and changing. I'm going to hit spin 5 times. If we find a winner, you've got a chance to win £10 store credit. However, this is where it can twist, is that if you share your number with somebody else, you will be sharing your store credit as well. If I don't find a winner in 5 spins, no store credit is given. But it's a little bit of fun. It's a reward that we give our customers for watching us waffle on these lives. But not only that, you can spend it on the website on any competition you like. With the exception if we ever have store credit on the site. Can't purchase more store credit with store credit. But any of the other competitions on the website, you can drop a ticket or two on, depending on the price, obviously, for them. You can drop a ticket on and get those sorted. And we have had people win with store credit. Do not turn your nose up at store credit. It's essentially cash to spend on the website, or you can even see it as a discount. If you're someone who spends, 30, 40 quid on their basket with Comp City giveaways, if you've got a store credit, still do that. Put in your code that I send you, and that's £10 off your basket instantly. Win-win. You're my boy, Blue! The Beebs! I love store credit. And a catch-up with chat, which will give you a few moments to get your numbers in. I have got yours, Matt. I got Matt, Scott Thomas, Gary's, and Icebox Moz's. Damn it, Squish! Where you been? Yeah, I've been live 41 minutes. So you missed most of it. It was only me just waffling on about meeting awesome winners. So we got to meet Nikita and her mum yesterday. We got to meet Connor's mum's partner. Didn't get to meet Connor because he was in work, unfortunately. We got a chinwag with him. And just sort of generic, sort of catching up some questions about... what else did we have? An MSI AIO going into a Corsair case. I'm just saying that the brands in terms of the case to an AIO is irrelevant. You just, choose what you like. It is nice to be themed. Ray and I, when building PC or, getting his brother to build a PC, we do aim to keep certain brands together. We think it just looks nicer depending on the build. But again, that is all down to what the build is. For myself, I've got an Aorus motherboard, an Aorus GPU, a Corsair AIO, Corsair RAM, Corsair fans, and AMD at its core. So you can mix and match brands. It's beautiful. We got a lot of numbers in chat today. Damn. How we doing, Brian? You good? And the Beebs, yeah, that is a TV. The LG C2 is an OLED TV from the LG. Beautiful. Hey, I got the LL120s, okay, so they're nice, they're sexy. They say my only thing about them is the, in terms of what you're using with the uni fans, I really like that 3 fans use 1 cable. Don't go talking to me about fans when you've stuck all those hexagonal things on wallpaper. Tell me I need to see a doctor. Someone doesn't know how to use a steamer. No, I use the example, Chris, that if you're using 3 fans, it'll take 1. So, for example, for me, the way my build is in the Lian Li case, I've got 3 on the AIO, 3 underneath the GPU, and 3 on the exhaust. That would only use, well, essentially that would only use 3 cables attached to the controller. Whereas at the moment, I've got 9 cables going into the Commander Pro. It's a bit crazy. But yeah, I appreciate the Unifans massively. Corsair RAM, fan, XFX GPU. Yeah, use what you can afford. Motherboard regret. So, I'm gonna hit spin. I'm gonna have some scrolling to do by the looks of it, because there's a lot of you watching. We got 50 watches at the moment, which is a lot for the pre-live. So a huge warm welcome if you're just joining. I'm Scott, and I'm one part of Comp City Giveaways. You will be tuning in again, I assume, at 8 PM. That's when we'll be doing the actual live draw for any of the competitions that are ending today. And I'll do a final refresh when we go through. Still getting 6 SL140s, 2 bottom, 2 top. I got 120s in mine. So three 120s on the bottom, 3 120s on the top. I think they're ML 120s actually that came with the AIO. And then I've got 6 SL 120s. SL? LL 120s, I think they are, with Corsair. Where you get the inner and outer ring lit up, basically. Oh, and then I've got 2, in terms of SSD, I've got Seabrant drives. So, right, so number 72. Someone saying it's Helen. I'm scrolling back now, my dear. Did we land on a winner? I think we landed on a winner first time. Yeah, definitely Helen Higgs. Is anybody sharing her number? Oh, Stephen Whittle was close there with 71. Anybody else? No, Helen Higgs, that £10 store credit is all yours. Ray's just dropped in chat as well, so we're going to hit F5 that it is listed. By the way, the C2 series, if you're a next-gen console player, so Xbox Series X or PS5, the LG C2 has 120 Hz refresh rate, so HDMI 2.1 on every single port. As long as you're using the correct HDMI and you've got your console set to the correct setting, you'll have that as well. Where's it gone? So this is the LG OLED, the LG C2 at 55, $399 an entry, only 550 total tickets. So that'll be ending on the 19th of this month. Again, these competitions sell out sooner, we draw them sooner, but that is live right now, $399 an entry. The number was number 72. It went to Helen Higgs. I've still got it on screen here on my other tab. So Helen Higgs bagged herself £10 store credit. Yeah, that's a gaming monitor though. This is a TV, Jason. I've got the LG G7 240 Hz, but in terms of next-gen consoles that only go up to 120 Hz, these TVs are awesome. Yeah, I've got the and then I've got a 165 Hz secondary monitor, and then just a basic one for my chat then. But yeah, for a TV, most TVs, believe it or not, you're lucky if they're 60 Hz in terms of refresh rate. But with the LG C1 and C2 series, what was the other TV? They are the odd one that have 120 Hz capability with the next-gen consoles. But the LG C2 and C1 have it in every single port. Only just come back to PC after years of console. Ryzen 5 with a 1660 Super. Be a long time before I get anywhere near where I was, unless some of my tickets are lucky. Steven, huge good luck. Still not a bad GPU overall. Anyone I've missed? No, I think I've caught everyone. Did I catch yours? I currently have 5 different drives. Had to make custom mount at the bottom of the Lian Li case so I could use them all. Yeah, the Philips OLED series as well. Because I know yours has got them on, hasn't it? And they use the same panel as well. Updating the next gen console. Wife didn't look impressed when I said that. Hey. So sometimes it's nice to have an upgrade, okay? Nice to have an upgrade. So a huge thank you for jumping in on the pre-live. We're going to be going live from 8 p.m. tonight, so you'll see myself and Ray. We're going to be finding the winners for all of these competitions. As I say, keep an eye. If you're in any of these competitions, you want to see your name in the entry list, I will be popping the entry list up in a second. So I've got 4 entry lists to do and get prepped. As I say, 2 new competitions at the moment have gone live, which is the £2,000 TUI voucher at $199 an entry, and also the 55-inch LG C2 OLED TV, which is $399 an entry and only 550 total tickets. So get yourselves popped in. But other than that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Good luck for anybody that is involved in any of tonight's competitions. As I say, I'll get those entry lists up ASAP for the ones that have sold out. And then you'll have to wait until after 7 o'clock for the others. And then we go live at 8. And we find some more winners. So again, good luck. Anyone that's new here, huge warm welcome. We'll see you in the live. And other than that, love y'all. Peace out, baby.